Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where we are listening to the tales of Hagrid. Continue, Chris.
I mean, it's not exactly about Hagrid, but yeah. I mean, he did not let me go fall asleep last night, so I totally
It's his
blame
fault.
him because it was like in a cuddly mood when he was whining whenever I
Oh,
stopped petting him.
oh, yeah, no, totally not his fault. You have an obligation to do pet cuddles. My girls both decided as soon as they went to bed they were going to bed because they'd been up with me working all day. I, on the other hand, got into doom scrolling. Next thing I know, it's
Oh,
11 o'clock. And I'm paying for it
oh.
this morning. My head is killing me. I do not do well if I don't get at least 7 hours of sleep. But no, I don't have the option of not going to work because I don't have work.
Well, yeah, that's that.
No, I totally get not going to work because you have to take care of those puppers first. They are the priority.
Yeah, like I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna like not like what am I gonna do? Not go to walk with him, but I still have to work. Like, nah.
Oh, no, 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 no. He has priority. He's
Yeah,
important.
yes.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
So I called in sick for today, and it's like whatever.
You called in sick, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm covered for it. I have a
yes.
doctor's excuse, whatever. Like, it's officially in the paperwork, so whatever. It's nothing.
No, absolutely.
3-day weekend, basically.
That's
Oh,
all.
why do they give me disruptor damage?
I have
Change
the
ships
shrapnel
again.
damage ground.
I have.
Yeah, I've got it in space, but I have to swap a ship to do it.
I'll go swap a
So
ship.
I
I think I've
choose.
got all ground stuff. I've got Tetrion damage in space, which this is not the right ship for that. And defeat Borg on the ground.
Mm. The ferret for me.
Oh,
Or
Borg
the
on the ground. No, I take that patrol called Jupiter Station Showdown. It's really fast. It's got like 60 plus Borg in it, but I can usually
oh, that one.
you can knock that
Yeah.
one out so fast.
Mm, so sleepy.
Well, once you're done here, you can go back to bed.
I mean, it's noon. What am I supposed to do in bed at that time?
Take a nap. Naps are good. Naps are healthy. They make your head feel better.
My head feels fine. I'm just foggy. My brain isn't awake.
Yeah, but my head doesn't feel good, so I had to say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I definitely am not feeling great today. Let's see, cleaning up a little space here.
How is this fish still holding on so many years?
What fish? Do you have a fish?
Um, yeah, I have two small fish tanks.
Oh,
One of them has pygmy cories, no, actually panda cories. They're absolutely adorable. They're just bottom dwellers. They just, comb through the sediment. They look like little vacuum cleaners, but they're cute. Um, but I have what's it called? I don't know the name in Polish. My dad had a fish tank, and when he passed away, my mom wanted to get rid of it, and I'm like, well, that's great. I had to like close the tank down, basically.
uh-huh.
But in order to do it, I had to figure out what I'm gonna do with the fish. So, I decided to take them in. It
You're a
wasn't a
good
lot of them.
person. Satali suggests getting a beta or beta, depending on how you want to call that. Those hyper aggressive fish that will
Betas?
just
No,
eat them all.
no,
No, nope,
no,
nobody, nope,
no.
nope, nope.
That's the thing. Betas in a fish tank in most of the fish situations isn't the one who's going to be picking on the others. He's going to be the picked on fish. I've seen that happen
Oh
before.
yeah. Oh, that's very
So
common.
they are aggressive towards other mates of their own species. Like they should be just one beta or like male and female in the tank, no nothing else. But if there's just one beta and there's a crowd of fish of different types of fish, unless they're like neon, those little neons,
Uh-huh.
they will pick on him. They will start to bite their fins off, and they will just be like a little bit miserable ball of frustration. No, that's
Oh,
just not a good
babies.
idea. I'm trying to find. Uh, uh,
I love fish tanks. I think maybe when I get back from Vegas and I'm not going to be going anyplace for months, I might start up a fish tank.
I think they're called rasboras, but I'm
Yeah.
trying to find out an English name. Because they have this very distinct look about them. Harlequin rasbora, that's the one. And I took 4 of those that were in Dad's tank. Only one of them remained because one of them jumped the first night. Jumped out the first night, found it in the morning, completely dried out.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2, they kind of lasted for a little while, and then they just, I don't know. They weren't sick. They just maybe the stress killed them. I don't know.
Yeah,
Within a couple
yeah.
of months, they were just gone. And there's one of them. They should be in the group, but I didn't want to buy more because I don't want this tank to extend. I don't want to expand. I want to close this tank out because it's just in the wrong place. I don't want to move it. I just want the. As long as there are some fish in here, I'm just not going to do anything with it. I'm just keeping it alive. Just doing the bare minimum. But this Rasbora is such a fighter. It's been 4 years since my dad died, and this little swimmer is still there and he's still waiting for me to feed him, still doing his thing. I'm like, why are you still hanging on? My dad had this tank for like, I don't know, 5 years maybe.
Wow.
So this fish is around maybe 7, 8 years around. I'm like, wow, you're hanging on there, aren't you? I love fish tanks. Don't get me wrong, but this one is just in the wrong place right now. I want this space where it's right now in my bedroom cleared
Ah,
out because I want put a shelf in there and like some stuff to put there, like books and things, and I just don't need a fish tank in here. But the one that's in the living room is still thriving. I was told that the panda cories are supposed to be hard to breed in a small fish tank. Meanwhile, I had them breeding for the first few months in, and they keep on making more babies, so they just
well,
keep on doing their thing.
just have a discussion with them to explain to them that they're not going to be able to put them all through college. It's going to get extremely expensive, and so on. And sometimes they have to have that come to Jesus talk with young fish.
Sure, that's gonna convince them. They're just doing their thing. But I just had a huge. I used to have a shrimp tank, which I still miss having, because I just love watching those cherry shrimps doing their thing. They are so fascinating to watch. I could watch them for hours.
It's very soothing. I really enjoy it. My biggest concern for this house is the temperature, because the house, I tend to keep the house very cool, and I used to keep it too cool for the fish to be happy, so I spent a ridiculous amount of time trying to get the fish tank to stay pleasantly warm for the fishies.
Don't you have like
I
heaters?
did, but I never could get it quite right. It was just not, the heater would either be too small or too big, and
Well, it depends on the tank
yeah,
size.
exactly.
That's why I just go for the nano tanks because they're just easier to manage in that department. But
By
if
the
you
way,
buy fish like panda cories, they don't need heater at all because
oh,
they like the cold water.
oh, that might be good for
They
me.
are standing in the normal average temperature, like the one that's in your room, so they're fine.
Sally
I
says
have
I should get a fish and name it Wanda. Thank you. I
never have one fish, just have 2 at least. If depending on the species, they don't
Oh
thrive
yeah, no,
alone.
no, no, no,
And
no. I
the
used
last thing you can do is like have goldfish in a fish bowl. Then no, there are no fish bowls. It's just nah.
I used to
It
have
shortens the
Danios.
lifespan from 20 to 4 years. No, that's not happy. That's not a happy fish.
No, I used to do Danios, which I loved. Those were just pleasant little
Oh,
fish.
yeah, they're so lovely with those fins that are just a bit more wavy
Hmm.
and yeah, they're very cute. Danios, yeah. I had them when I was a kid. Then I haven't had a tank for a very long time. I wouldn't watching a girl on TikTok that has different types of. I think I talked about her. Different types of sea dwelling creatures in the water. So she has all this salted water, and she has the entire system
Ooh,
beneath the tank
yeah.
that is maintaining that all. I'm like, no, never having a salty fish tank. But what is fascinating, she's got this mantis shrimp. Um, and not a lot of people know much about these. Like, I didn't know until I actually run into her channel that mantis shrimp are her thing.
Oh yeah.
It's technically not a shrimp
Oh, I didn't know
because it's a
that.
predator, and shrimp are actually like sediment cleaners kind of thing, normal shrimp. But this mantis shrimp is technically a predator,
Is this the one that
and they
punches
have
them?
these. Yeah, this is the one that
That
punches
is so
stuff.
cool.
It's so fascinating because she lost her mantis shrimp that she had for a couple of years, like at the beginning of the year, and she was absolutely devastated. But she put a word out in the region that if someone wants to give up because they don't want to have one, she would like adopt one. She didn't want to
Oh,
go out specifically because they're technically taken out of the wild, which isn't a nice thing. But if there was one that she could adopt, she would definitely do it. And she got one. And this one is so much different in terms of character. Like he likes to be pet. He doesn't. He actually sat in her palm of her hand one time when she put
wow.
it into the fish, into the tank, and he didn't punch her. Meanwhile, the other one kept punching her every time to scare her off because that was his defense mechanism for a little while until he actually got used to her. But this one, from the very beginning, he's like, "Oh, like you can pet me, yeah, yeah, pet me," and I'm like, "Okay, that's so weird."
That is weird. Yes.
But they're so colorful, they're so fascinating, and apparently they have the most complex eyes in an animal kingdom. They see colors that we can't even imagine, and they see them easily. Actually, there's supposed to be some sort of optics kind of technology developed based on their eyes, so we're learning from them as we go. Which I always find fascinating how we're learning from animals.
I find it fascinating how they can cavitate water and
Yeah.
basically no tank is safe.
Yeah. They can punch holes in tanks.
Yeah,
No,
but
you
if
have to
they
have a acrylic tank. If an acrylic tank will not break because it's too thick and it's just made out of different types of material that the punch hole is not going to break through. So normal glass tank, no, that's a no go. But yeah, if you have an acrylic one, then it's going to last. But
So
it is
cool.
funny because it actually creates some sort of pressure with that punch that just
cavitation,
kind of boils the water for a bit. And like underneath the pressure, it's just like that pressure is actually causing the damage. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're killing things and they're breaking shells and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is fascinating how that thing developed to that
the
point.
cavitation bubble actually is as hot as the sun.
Yeah,
Ooh.
apparently.
So you wouldn't want to be in between it.
Yeah, it's like a bullet. Honestly, it's so fascinating.
A bullet that cooks you.
Yeah, yeah.
Satali says, one, I guess you don't know the movie. Do you not know the movie A Fish Called Wanda, Chris?
Uh, I
Okay.
am aware of the movie. I know what you meant, but
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you're ever gonna have a fish, don't have just
I
one.
would never have one fish. Fish are social animals, unlike me. And Satali says, I could redeem clean your pockets. You could try, Satali. Would it work? No. This one's clean. Look at how clean this is for me. Look at that. There's only a small quantity of junk in there at the moment. Very small quantity. And it's mostly stuff I could just move back to my bank. Mysterious dark liquid you can absolutely redeem because I am drinking some lovely Good Boy.
Uh,
And I can go drink some more
Good
of
boy,
it.
you say, huh?
Good Boy, yeah. It's a medium to dark roast from Grounds and Hounds.
Hmm. Meanwhile, our country has kind of stopped yesterday.
Mm. What
There
happened?
was an MP, a politician, an MP,
Uh huh.
uh, 36, I think,
Yeah.
of age. Very engaged socially. Like he was always looking out for like people that needed funding, looked for money money for like charity, always trying to look to solve problems when there were problems. He was very after animals.
Uh-huh.
Uh, he was helping with animal shelters whenever there was some sort of abuse situation, like wherever he was raising awareness on his Facebook and social media pages and was trying to like help out with that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, he was killed in an accident yesterday,
Aw.
and the country's like devastated because this is probably the one politician that never quarreled with anybody.
Wow.
He was always like everyone from every political party, how much polarized they might be, they all were like everyone was shattered and devastated, and then the social media were posting about it. And like honestly, that doesn't compute to me because I've just been watching his posts for the few past days, not knowing that this is going to happen. He even posted yesterday about something, and a few hours later was notified, media notified that he's gone. I'm like, what the heck? The guy is younger than me. He's 30, was 36. And I'm like, nah, that's just not fair. See, this is why I don't believe in God, because like, no, that he wouldn't do that. No, nope. Meanwhile, there are other entities still breathing
Yeah.
up to the age of 70, not knowing what they're doing with their lives.
Thank you for
Not saying that
saying
people
that,
of
Chris. Actually, because I was mentioning that yesterday. Wolfie does a daily question, and her question yesterday is, "What scares you the most?" And a lot of people were writing down death, and I realized I don't mind death as much as
nah, I
dying
was
and
never scared of
realizing I
death.
didn't do anything to help other people.
Rancors.
What was that?
What'd you
Rancors.
say, Tim?
Rancors scare me the most.
Rancors? You mean the fictional creature from Star Wars?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the good news is I don't think you have to worry about them too much.
I think they're fictional, so you're safe, Tails.
Well, hey, at
No,
least he's got
honestly,
a good,
but
rational one. Taz, are you done with whatever you were doing? Yes, you are.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
gonna send you an invitation, but no, you were off doing infected conduit or something.
rude.
Yeah. That didn't last many
Yeah,
seconds,
I
did
know
it?
that. Let's see. I have Tetrion damage in space, and everything else is ground. So what have we got?
Oh
No,
no.
I've just got passive stuff. Repair shields in space, damage, kinetic damage. It's very little stuff to do.
We,
Everything space, but nothing particular, so it doesn't direct me to any specific
I'm going to
targets.
assume everybody except me has done gravity kills.
Oh, I've done it yesterday, even before yesterday's show.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I did it on the other tune for the show last night, but we got going. Invite me for space BPU, of course, Italia. What do you
It
need for
didn't take
space
long,
BPU?
actually.
No, we had a decent pickup team last night, so it worked out okay.
Yeah, same on my end.
So Talia hasn't done GK yet. We could do GK. There's four of us, and the fifth person shouldn't mess us up
I'm
too much.
sorry, who are you and what have you done with mom?
I just want to do it. I just want to get it done with. I
This is still not natural. Like, you're offering to do it. Like, what the hell
just
happened?
want to get it done. But I'm going
Do
to make my
you?
life easy.
You
Weewoo?
you would normally skip it. No,
We
we have a Weibo.
we have a Weewoo. You'll
Oh
notice
my
I put it on
goodness.
normal. I'm not doing the advanced. I do not care about the advanced. Just do it.
The
Do it.
defense
Do it.
is the
Do it.
same as normal. You just ignore the ships fighting you and just collect the particles.
I don't
Not a big
think it
deal.
count if you go on normal.
Yeah, it does.
But I had a really good gravity kills when
Yeah.
it came on.
Uh-huh.
I can't complain
And
about mine.
there is a location where I put my gravity well and it grabs from both of the spawn locations.
Oh.
It's kind of awesome.
Oh, great. We tried the somebody watches the J and somebody watches the base last night, and the other three go back and forth, except the person who's supposed to be watching the base, who wasn't in our team, got
What
distracted. And
J?
isn't it the J where you take them? Whatever.
No, Jupiter.
Oh, Jupiter. Excuse me, Jupiter. So
I was
the
confused.
the person who was defending the Jupiter did a fine job. The person who was not on our team and was supposed to be defending the base, just taking out everything so we could shuttle back and forth, got distracted by all those pesky little Hawking particles and started shuttling stuff back and forth. So it went from going pretty quick to just do 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 do. Oh, and I hate this ship. All All right. Who is joining us? We are being joined by Kex. Hi, Kex.
Oh, you're in this thing. Goodness. That's not a good ship for this mission, to be honest.
I don't care. I'm sorry, was that too
Okay.
subtle? That's why I put it on
It's a
normal.
bit big.
Hey, hey. Size doesn't matter.
Oh, it does here. If you get snatched by the gravity thingy, it's gonna suck you easier.
Yeah. Cetalia has got her ship named a fish named Moopsy.
That's nice. To be honest, I don't think I've seen fish named Wanda. I'm
Fish.
aware of it,
It's
but
it is a very good movie. It's
there are so
amazing.
many very
Look
good
at
movies
that.
I haven't seen.
Oh no, I missed one of them. God damn it.
It's Jamie Lee
Slacking
Curtis and
has.
what's his name? Not Mandy Patinkin. Kevin Kline. Kevin Kline. And Eric Idle. And some people I don't know. Did I not get a Hawking particle? There it is, yeah.
Meanwhile, I got so excited yesterday with the announcement of the remake for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm so excited for it.
Oh, yeah. Everyone was talking about that yesterday. Where
It's
is
so
the
beautiful.
Jupiter?
Caribbean islands didn't look so good ever in their life in the video game setting.
John Cleese,
The
thank you,
water.
Cetalia.
What?
Cetalia reminded us it's John Cleese in A Fish Called Wanda.
Oh
So
yeah,
the
John Cleese.
remake,
Yeah.
you have to buy the remake, right? It doesn't upgrade the previous version you got.
Now, the
Probably
previous
not.
version came out in 2013. It's hard to expect them to actually uphold the price of that time period. Yeah, it's just a single player experience. You buy it separately. But then again, it's a
You,
completely different engine built from scratch. It's not a remaster. Where the hell is the thing? I can't see the thing. Where is the thing?
Yeah,
I don't see the station.
just go north past the exploding maelstrom of death.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Why did I see? Oh, it's behind the swirly thing. Thanks for the swirly thingy.
Yeah, the
We'll put
swirly
it
thing's
up there.
keeping everything else out of the way, though, so this is going super fast.
No, I meant the plasma storm, not the purple swirly thing. That's a plasma storm.
Well,
There's a tornado in space
yeah, but
that
it's keeping all
obstructed
the
my view.
Zenkethi at bay, so it's easier to pick up particles and deliver particles. Excellent placement there, Taz. You're making this super easy, you know.
Oh, you're on normal.
Yeah, it is on normal.
By the way, you don't have to defend Jupiter. It can't die. It's has a plot armor.
No, but if you're doing it on advanced, it will take away some of the points if it dies. Or it gets damaged.
It doesn't. It doesn't get. I mean, it goes to 0 and then it stops. Oh, I was just having a last batch. Oh well. You know that I look at that. The Juggernaut. This is the Valor Juggernaut, right? That the guy is flying.
yep.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that new Green Dreadnought. Kind of resemble each other. I mean, this mission is super easy because I bring a ship with a battle cloak and I just approach
It's cheating.
cloaked or run away cloaked with the particle.
You know we're doing
Yeah,
better because there's 3 of us have been up there with particles already.
yeah.
I will add the Fish Called Wanda to the Friday movie night if Chris ever joins us for movies. But tonight will be Star Trek First Contact, and next week will be Primal. we'll finish up season 1 of Primal, and then I thought we would spend one Friday playing Space Marine. And then I don't know what we'll do.
Just outside of the movie night, have you ever watched Bates Motel?
Don't think so.
So good.
Who's
So freaking good.
who's in it?
Vera Farmiga, for
Okay.
one. Uh, what's he called? The guy who plays a good doctor, I think. I don't remember his name. It's more about what's it about than who's in it, because it's not about. I mean, the
No,
casting is impeccable, but
the reason I asked
like
was it sounded familiar, and I was thinking it was a different movie. But then when you said those
it's
names,
a TV series.
oh, it's a series. Then no, I have not seen it.
It's a prequel series that serves as a semi-prequel for
Psycho.
what's it called? For Psycho? Yeah,
Psycho. Yeah.
so freaking good. Like Vera Farmiga and the guy who plays Norman Bates. Oh my God, their duet is so good. It's kind of an origin story to his psychosis.
I will go slightly off topic, but back to something I was talking about last night. I was doing Audible, and finally decided I was spending money on Audible without buying books, so I canceled it, but knew that I had to get the books that I had the credits for first, so I did that. And one of them was to get Project Hail Mary,
Oh,
the spoken version. It's exceptionally well done. I mean, the guy who speaks it has a voice and the way of reading that within like a minute you're into it. Because sometimes you get an
yeah,
Audible book and it takes you a while. He does a great job. It's
the voice
engaging.
can really just
Oh
make the
yeah,
whole thing going.
obviously it's because the guy who wrote the book knew what he was writing, and it comes across really well and understandable. But the voice actor, reader person, whatever you call him, just what a great job. No, I'm not going to warp out. I'd rather get spaghettified and get the accolade. But no, I will warp out. And I still got spaghettified. Woo! I got the
Probably jumped up too
accolade.
late.
Yeah.
Why is Natalia over there?
I don't know. Oh, because she died? Can't really see where I'm going at the moment. Guess I'm going over here.
Yeah, I still remember how absolutely mesmerized I was with the Witcher super production audiobook. Because it went full blown theatrical way. It was divided by actors, they had their assigned roles, they had music, they had background sounds, they had like the full music score written for it. It's just so freaking good. But then again, it would be very sad if the Witcher series that comes from here didn't have a good audiobook edition here, right? But they done such an exceptional job that I just close your eyes and you're in there. I was listening to it the first time when I was going to work, back and forth, going back
Mm-hmm.
from work. Listening to it in a tram, I completely lost track of time, and I was like, "Oh, I'm home. I should get out." Just like I didn't even notice I was already home because it was so engaging. Especially when there was like scenes where there was some sort of combat, like sword fights, and you could hear the swords clang against each other. That was so good.
Well, sometimes I get audiobooks where the production levels are super high, but it's almost like listening to a play because
It was,
it's
yeah.
almost too detailed.
No, that one was just well balanced. It just wasn't
Yeah, that's great.
overwhelming. It wasn't too much. It was just right. So when things were happening in the forest, you could hear the sounds of a forest, but it wasn't like in foreground. It was very much behind the voices. The voices still had the first first thing, first play, and it was so well done. But you have to have the right balance. It had to be a good director,
Yeah.
whoever makes sure that all of this works, but it isn't overwhelming, it isn't too distracting. The background sounds have to be well recorded, they have to be good quality so they don't stand out in any way. There's a lot that goes into it. So
I blew up again. I'm getting too close to that gravel.
you're too big for that gravel. Don't get close enough to it.
Good, somebody has to go get all those particles.
Oh, we're on it. Think last two taxi cab runaways need to go through.
Yeah, I think we need 3 or 4 more.
Come on. There we go, full impulse, thank you. Special delivery for Jupiter. Amazon. Amazon Prime. Amazon delivery for for USS Jupiter. You think that they would have still Amazon services in the 25th century? It wouldn't be charged, but maybe they would still retain the name.
We transported it to the front step. We have a picture of it.
I have a picture of it.
Yay!
We didn't throw it into your door. I do see sometimes TikToks with Amazon, it's like from the front door cameras.
Uh-huh.
Probably it's a states thing because no one ever would have thought about having a front door camera here.
Oh, it's
But
definitely a
then
thing
again, the
here.
courier isn't allowed to leave stuff just under the doorway if someone's not home.
Oh, no,
Here it's
that's...
just it wouldn't slide.
No, it used to be with UPS, for example, you had to see the person and hand it off to them. They couldn't leave it at the door. And if they couldn't get it to you, you had to drive to UPS, which could be an adventure
Yep,
sometimes.
this is with every courier company here. They will never leave it. I mean, if you talk to your neighbor beforehand that you're expecting a package and you might not be home, they're allowed to leave it there, but overall, they're not allowed to leave it when you're not home. But I see these front door camera recordings where they come over and there's a dog and it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna put the package down and I'm gonna pet you in a second. This
Yes.
is so cute.
Oh, some of them
That's
have
so
their little
adorable.
dog treats with them.
Oh yeah, that's so cute. That's so adorable. I love that.
But there is one currently going on between 2 delivery guys in the same neighborhood. One's FedEx and one's UPS. And
Oh,
it's caught on various door ring bells. And UPS guy is, for example, getting out of his truck and taking something up to the front door, and the FedEx guy goes back, and the UPS guy flips him off. And then the guy comes by and does something else. It's obviously lighthearted. Like these 2 people
yeah.
probably know each other, but it's so funny just watching them do this back and forth over a period of days.
Ah, cute. Have we not destroyed the gravity anchors yet, or is
Yeah, we have.
this facility?
We have the X number of time that has to pass before the dreadnought appears, I believe.
It still
Yeah.
hasn't ticked off the
It doesn't
Zencaster
sometimes.
Station Gamma.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't sometimes.
Oh, it hasn't yet descended into
Yeah.
the black hole yet.
Oh, that's not good.
Can we push it?
Actually, we might be able to push it. It used to glitch here. That's the problem. And it
I
wouldn't.
haven't had it glitch in a while. How do you push it? It still shows me to collect Hawking particles, which is worrying. It's not even a physical thing anymore. Oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh, I flew too close to the... Nah.
No!
Oh, thank goodness I didn't blow up.
I'm not doing this again. This doesn't
No
work.
one
I'm not
asked you
doing it
to.
again. Oh, you're right. It's
No one
still.
asked you to do it in the first place. I think it's glitched.
I think it's glitched too.
Why can't they fix the TFO? It's been buggy for such a long
This
time.
one has
I
been
mean, I
buggy.
haven't had it bugged out in a long time, but clearly doesn't. Wait, there's beta and gamma still showing up. Beta is ticked off as green, but no, actually beta
No,
isn't.
beta gravitic anchors isn't checked off, but we know it's not there anymore. Oh, hold on.
It did unlock the second station. What the heck is going on? That's just great.
Well, let's see if it'll eventually drop the dreadnought no matter what. It's supposed to time out in 25 seconds
Yeah, there
for...
is a timeout, yeah. I do love how they
3 of
did
3?
the...
Is it saying 3 of 3 now?
Oh, yes
Yeah,
it is. I'm going to blow up again.
yeah.
Not that I care, but...
No.
Ooh, I fell into the black hole. Woo!
Yummy.
Mar Hawkman fell into the
But
black hole last night and took a screenshot once he got in there. It's just black. It's just a black hole. It's nothing exciting. Oh, and we're done. Woo! It's
actually, I've
over with.
heard theories because astronomers have observed stuff that is hard to explain, and there is a theory that our entire, not galaxy, but like entire universe is inside of a bigger
Oh,
universe's black
yeah.
hole of
Yep.
sorts.
That is one of those messed up things that people have chatted about for a long time. Entirely possible, I gather.
Ah, that is mind-blowing. The sizes and the scale of all that stuff is so mind-blowingly, and like you can't cope to imagine the size and the scope of all that. The scale, the sheer scale of all this. It's just like, my brain doesn't even.
Space is big. Really, really, really big.
I know, but like you can't imagine the extent how big it is.
Exactly. I hope we're both playing Terry Pratchett, right?
No,
Oh, I was
I haven't
quoting
read anything
from...
from
No,
Pratchett.
sorry, Douglas Adams. Not Terry Pratchett, Douglas Adams.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Haven't heard
Took me a
about that
moment.
guy.
The Terry Pratchett's pretty good too. All right, we're going to take a very short break because I'm going to fulfill Satalia's donation of a mysterious dark liquid, i.e., I'm
Mysterious
going to
dark
grab some
liquid.
coffee. I'll be back in a sec.
Check's gone. Oh my goodness, what a lazy puppers. Hello? Hello, Sir Hagrid? Belly rubs, of course. Immediately, sir. Do you have to lie down on this stinking carpet?
If I try to give my cat belly rubs, it's insta-evisceration.
Why would you do that? Cats don't do belly rubs.
I know.
Then why did you try?
Well,
It's not a dog.
my male cat does belly rub.
Yeah, male cats will do belly rubs. Most of the time. Female cats, nah, don't do that. My mom's cat is a warning enough on that department.
Mm.
She's such a bitch. The only good thing about it is she's getting older, she just doesn't care anymore. So if you touch her, she's like, yeah, she's gonna whine about it, but she's no longer turning into a mobile shredder, which is
Yeah.
one good thing. I keep saying cat on the back, exposing the belly is like a bear trap. You put your hand in there, it's just a snap.
Yep.
But it's cute. Bear trap does nothing for me, but cats are cute.
I'm back.
Hello.
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 Right. Well, I don't have much else here. I mean, I've got Borg on the ground, which I will take care of on my
Repair
own.
shields in space. I need something to kill my shields. The Zenkethi did nothing to me.
Ruins of Doom.
That does not do much to my shields,
How
no.
much shields do you need?
A lot, 150,000.
If we do it on
Borg
advanced...
TFO could easily
Okay, we can do a
kill
Borg
my
TFO.
shields.
Taz already
If you
didn't. I'm sorry, Taz?
if you go outside the soul system, midnight should be available for you exactly at the stage where they drain your shields.
Mm, I could chop off my hand as well. That's an option.
We invited somebody to join us last night for the first run of Gravity Kills, and he goes, "Oh, no, or I could set fire to my head and then put the fire out with a sledgehammer. Or I could join you guys. I think I'll do the fire thing." So Talia needs
Yeah,
some Omega marks, so how do we feel about a little, what do you think, Chris, for your shields?
something Borg could do, like
Well, we'll
something
do,
with a lot of Borg.
um, we could do Resistance of Starbase 1, we could do Guillotine. What's your,
Guillotine resistance has a lot of probes and a lot of spheres at the first
okay,
stages.
Guillotine it is. We are queued for Guillotine.
I haven't done that one in a while.
And Satalia wants dibs on 5, because I know Satalia.
Well, at least this time she's in the
Yep,
TFO.
there is that. Weeboo.
We will indeed.
Wondering how much my headache is from having painted that one wall yesterday, and even with the doors open, you still can kind of smell the paint.
That's one thing I hate about paint,
Yeah.
the stench. And how long it lingers depending on the paint.
Well, I've been using the low VOC stuff, which is pretty good. Usually it doesn't even last the day. But,
That's good.
you've got your face up in it for the hours that you're painting. I honestly, it's one wall. There's not a lot of detail to it, and it still took me half the day to get it done. And that was just the primer. Though I will say it looks really nice to go in there and not have this wall of dark gray. It's just, ugh. It just made the whole house feel tiny, and now it's white because of the primer, and it's like, ooh, it looks better already.
So you went with white?
No, it's going to be this very soft aqua blue color.
Oh, okay.
So Talia, it is on cooldown because Taz was in it before we teamed up. So you're actually riding on
Nothing's
his cooldown.
infected, yeah.
Yeah. Guillotine isn't cute anymore. What happened?
Because we rebooted and we're waiting for
Oh,
everyone to accept.
I didn't even
We
remember
can't.
the weeboo. There we go.
We just had it.
Yeah, well, that was like a second ago. You expect me to remember that far? I have goldfish brain.
Goldfish actually remember for 2 weeks.
I have very
They
small
remember
goldfish brain. I
still
don't
for
have
two
enough
weeks.
coffee in me. How's that? And
Oh,
we are
okay.
joined by Tiger at Galaxy Tiger 2, who is flying the Terran Trailblazer.
How fitting. I'm in the intrepid variant as well. Honestly, the Trailblazer template never did anything to me. I think it's. Ugh. I mean, not the Pathfinder. I mean, Trailblazer is just a tactically oriented version, but I just don't like it. The Pathfinder doesn't do anything.
Satalia, people beaming in without their ship is getting to be the norm. It's when people stay there without their ship that it's really funny. Because you see all the weapons firing out through their feet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've
it's
never actually seen anyone linger long enough to actually still see them in
oh,
combat.
yeah. It definitely is fun when it happens.
I can't imagine.
Because they're running around and, you make them bank and they're running sideways and then they're running straight up and then they run the other way in circles and weapons are coming out of their feet and all the
I
stuff still works. It's just
never
very
saw that
silly.
happen.
Oh, if I can find one, I'm sure there's a few sitting out there.
Oh, you are the Borg. Who cares?
Well, daycare is very important to their sense of self-worth.
They even have it.
They've been dealing with it with their therapists, and their therapists are reminding them that their feelings are very important and they're valid.
Collective feelings or individual feelings?
Both.
Individuality is irrelevant.
There's a lot of anger in these Borg, so I'm going to say these Borg are not as collective as they think they are. They're as individual as a bunch of teenagers in the 1990s, all proclaiming that they're all individuals and wearing exactly the same outfits from the same stores.
Well, that is an argument there.
Hmm. We were discussing briefly kids and their phones these days, and I don't want that to sound like a trope or a meme or anything. But oh, I got the new iPro 16 Plus or whatever the heck is out there these days. And the dads of the universe going, hey, I have a Nokia. I can drop it from space to the earth and it'll survive. Yours won't even handle being dropped on the floor.
Yeah, right.
I do love Nokia.
I miss the old Snake game on the monochromatic display.
Hey, I
Honestly, if
miss Mr.
someone gave
Clippy
me
on my phone or on my computer. Oops, I did not
if
mean to do
so,
that.
no, Clippy can run in hell. That's his
I
place,
loved
but
Clippy. I switched him over to the dog one instead. The dog one was so cute.
still a spawn of devil.
Hush.
Badgie was more docile
I
than
love
Clippy.
Badgie too. Oh, that's right. We were going to do Badgie doing tutorials for Vegas, but I can't do the Badgie voice.
If someone gave me an original 1989 Game Boy with monochromatic display and those two AA batteries in it, I would be content for life. I never
Yeah,
had one. I always wanted one. I love this retro vibe of. I mean, we call it retro today, but that was the pinnacle of technology. You could
Yeah,
just bring a game with you and in play Mario, whatever, and you could take it with you. And I never had it, so I'm like,
I
I still
had
love
one.
that technology.
It took 4 batteries.
took 4 batteries.
Yeah.
Again, I never had one, so I wouldn't know. I was just like, my first Nintendo console was Nintendo Switch, so you can say as much as I'm familiar with existence of Game Boys, I never had a chance to have one. Because my dad believed video games are for kindergarten children. So he never bought me anything to play them with. When I was a little bit older than 5 years of age.
Trying to kill this simulator over here.
Number 3 is exposed.
I
Why is
know
no
it's
one manning? Who
because
started it?
I died and wound up being over here by this assimilator, and I didn't want the assimilator to get out. I'm doing the best I can, which I will admit isn't great in this ship, but it's what I got.
Well, 3 is secured.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
man it for a bit for
Unless you
the
want to come over
time
here and take
being.
over this assimilator, which I'm having to very slowly pew pew because I don't have a great build on this, because I don't care about this ship, and I'm only at level 1 on
Why
it.
are you flying
Ugh.
it? Just fly a few patrols and be rid of it.
Good, good. Yeah, I'll do that. I will do that before I come back to the game.
If I want traits and leveling out of a ship, I just go to basic advanced patrols, like Wanted Argala, something, and just be done with it.
What's the hell actually was running patrols with me the other day just to get some of these ships done. And I threw a few boosts on there, and we'd do one Argala on advanced. Boom, done. It's like, yes, get the garbage ships done. Probably should do all of those and be frustrated with them, but be done. Great. Oh.
I have to say these Borg are slacking, or we're too good for them because I only have like half of my shield repair so far.
Taz is sucking up all the energy from all of them.
Clearly. Can't stop sucking. I mean, what? I had to. I just bloody had to.
Okay,
Couldn't help
two's
myself.
activated. I know this is going to sound heretical, but Normally, in the olden days, I would, spend time leveling these ships and getting them done, and instead, I'm doing real life stuff. That's really scary. That's not the way it should be.
Yeah, there's a disturbance in the force. Things
Yeah.
are not in their place. Captain, there's an anomaly in the warp field.
Much as I enjoy living alone, I will say being married and having a second person in your life to, do half the stuff like cook half the meals, clean the dishes, help with house maintenance and all that stuff. You don't realize what an impact having a second person in your life has until they're gone.
You can't
So,
have a second person without the marriage commitment.
I don't want the marriage commitment. Thank you.
Yeah, get a maid.
No, I don't want anybody in my house. I mean, I get a cleaning person, get a cook, buy food out, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. That's more in my speed at the moment. When my husband was first diagnosed, so many, many years ago, and his prognosis initially wasn't good, he's like, would you ever get married after I died? And I'm like, hell no. Excuse me. Heck no. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I'm done. I'm not doing that again. And he was getting the, oh, that's so, oh, hold on. Hold
Wait a
on.
minute. Is it that bad with me that you don't want to ever do it again? Yeah. Yeah, you can't be too enthusiastic answering that question
Yeah,
because it might
yeah.
just be picked off wrong. Oh, that's so sweet. Hang on a minute.
You were asking. You asked, you got an answer.
Yeah, not my fault you don't like it because you interpreted wrong.
I mean, marriage is fine if you cooperate with your partner and each share in whatever you agree to share in. It's fine. But you compromise a lot. I mean, I was thinking that when I went down to get my cup of coffee, that I have always wanted to have glass canisters on my counters with my flour and sugar and whatever the things are that I use every day because I love glass. It's a medium I love. My husband didn't like it, so okay, that's something I can live without. And then a couple of years ago, I realized, hold on, I can have glass canisters because nobody can stop me anymore. And I can paint my house blue.
Honestly, I'll take solitude and independence any day.
Yep. But it is exhausting sometimes. Yay!
I got my shield repairs.
Yay! Excellent! Yay! Mom goes neener, neener. Yeah, it is a neener, neener situation. Did I get any more stuff? Not really. But yeah, I'm just surprised because there's always the lawn has to be mowed, the garden has to be cleaned up, the dishes have to be done, food has to be cooked, somebody has to clean the house, somebody has to paint the house, somebody has to make the decisions about do we call in somebody to trim the trees, repair the roof, blah 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 blah.
That's why I would never want to live in a house that has more than one floor.
I have
I
to do it.
can't stand like maintaining, cleaning on both floors and like maintaining the outside and the garden and
Yeah,
no,
yeah. There's a
nah,
ton to do,
nah.
and I've had two
I'm very
people.
happy with an apartment life.
Yeah, I've had two people come live with me while I've been here, and both times I'm like, nope, nope. I mean, they're fine people, but no, no, not doing that again. Lesson learned.
The only the only thing I could be happy about, when it comes to a house, is like these modern concrete houses, like with the exterior is just concrete,
Hmm.
doesn't have like a layout or like an exterior anything specific. It's just pure raw. I mean, maybe polished, but concrete, and it has nothing to do. Nothing sticks to it. It doesn't require much maintenance because it's just polished concrete. That's it. It's insulated, so you
Hmm.
just worry about like trimming the grass,
Yeah.
getting rid of the leaves, and cleaning the interior. And it would have to be 1 story high. I can't stand floors. Like, no, no, thank you. No, no, no more floors. I like it's gonna sound controversial considering that I'm like European and everything, but I love the layout of 1950s
No,
houses,
no,
like
absolutely. I totally agree with you.
these mansions, like the I see TikToks of retailers. I don't know why they started showing up to me, but I'm not I don't mind. These houses that are built in like 1950s, which is that with that anonymous monolithic style that is just on singular floor. Everything's practical, and like some of those houses are still have surviving kitchen accessories, like the entire stuff of those drawers and everything hidden and everything pops up and it's like right there in your face, but it can be well hidden,
Mm-hmm.
like steps which have drawers in them and like everything is just so practical. I'm like, why don't we do that today? I don't get it. Like
Styles change.
they made this they made these fridges that were built into this, which have extended drawers or like rotating drawers, like the 1940s, 1950s that still work today and they still freeze today. I
Yep.
mean, they probably take a lot of electricity, but that can be
Yep.
still worked with, and I still. That's why I love EU because now EU is slowly trying to force, and it's not trying, but they're forcing manufacturers of phones
Mm-hmm.
that they provide you phones with at least 10 years of extended, not warranty, but
Yeah.
serviceability.
Yeah.
So they're no longer like right now built-in battery. You can't pop it up, open and swap it out. They will have to have that back again, and you will be you they have to provide the accessories for the next 10 years. So available batteries, available chargers, available cables, whatever, covers, glass replacements. I'm like, yes, now let's do this with fridges and like I don't know, kitchen ovens and whatever else. We need that back. We need serviceability and sustainability, not just constantly rebuying the same stuff every
Hey,
two, 3 years.
excuse me 1 second. I have to yell at my dog. Alfie!
No, no yelling at the
Alfie,
dog.
stop that. Sorry
What
about
they
that.
do?
She... It's summer. I leave my doors open so they can go in and out, but I forgot it's going to be bark, 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 bark until October.
Oh,
Um,
well,
so before I bought this house, I was working with a real estate agent who was not particularly responsive, and I found what you're talking about in terms of house style, Chris. And
mm,
it was in an area of Indiana I wanted to move to. It had everything I
oh,
wanted with that kind of what I would call a California floor layout, kind of
yeah,
sprawling, but yet not sprawling and all on one level. And it was in the
yeah.
woods, it was near a ravine, so the dogs would have fun.
Oh
And
my
it was
God.
slightly out of budget, but I could just swing it. And I'm like, okay, I want to go get this house. And I reached to the realtor, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to take my nephew out, or excuse me, my grandson out for a couple of days, but I'll be back next week, and we can look at it then." And of course, the house sold in like 2 hours.
Oh my
Um,
God. No, that's the worst.
I was so mad about that, but it was that
I
look
can
that I just
only
love, and it
imagine.
was what I grew up in Ohio. We lived there for a
Oh,
couple of years, and that house
these
is long
houses
gone, but it was
had
just
soul. These
really
houses
a
had
lovely
souls.
layout, very functional, but kind of open. There
Yeah.
was in that house there was a fireplace in the living room, but it was also open to the family room on a different wall, so you could, if you wanted to, crawl through the fireplace to get from one room to the next, which of course my mother would have killed us if we did that. But it was this huge, open, spacious feel to what was actually a very
Yeah.
small house.
Yeah, because they made it feel spacious because everything was
I
thought
miss that.
about. It wasn't just like
Let's see, we
four
have an
walls
ad
and a
in
roof.
progress, so we are going to be on for the next 3 or 4 minutes here while we finish this up. Shall we do something one more, just for fun?
Sure, I'm up for
Yes,
anything.
no?
Yes, yes.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
You can't hear, guys, or what?
Satalia says sure,
Can
so
you
they're
hear
making
me
sense.
now?
Chris and Taz, can you guys hear me?
I can
Yes, we
hear
can hear
you.
you.
Uh,
You hear them. I don't hear them. That's interesting. 1 sec.
oh my God.
Can you hear me, Chris?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Testing. Can you guys hear me? You hear me? I
Yes.
can't hear you. I cannot hear either one
Yes,
of you.
we can hear you.
Yeah, Cliff, absolutely. Let me send you an invitation. As soon as you get on, Cliff, I don't see you here. Okay. You hear Mom and each other, but I don't hear you guys. And it doesn't look like your mic is working, but I should
Well,
still
weird.
We
hear
can
you.
hear
Oh, nope.
each
It
other.
says your mic is working. I just don't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like the
weird.
headset on? That is weird. Because there wasn't any sound of anything changing. Not that I could hear it.
And Satali hears the children as well. How lovely. Well, as soon as Cliff gets logged in, I will queue us up for something short, and then I'm going to reset the mics and all that stuff. But if I do it right now, it'll stop the show.
So you just can't hear us.
I'm going to blame OBS. It's certainly not my fault. Yeah, we can do infected. We should be okay by that point.
That's awkward.
Yes, my headset is on. Actually, you know what? Let's try something here. So, is there game audio? Game audio. Let's try this. Okay, I'm not hearing game audio either. But you guys are hearing me, so my headset's plugged in. Let's try this.
Yeah.
That's any better. Oh! It's cryptic. Cryptic crashed.
Why should that affect you not hearing us?
Yeah. You're not hearing us through the game, but through Discord. That's bizarre.
You guys can't see it on my screen because it crashed here. Let's try
Yeah.
this.